Hebrew child.
Feel blessed. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Good morning. The fragmentations of you. You see, in my personal opinion, it seems like we are just meant to only give ourselves out in portions, to never truly show any one person too much of self, because you may be too afraid that the person you're showing yourself to may not like what they see and may run from you. But the truth of the matter is, until you are able to truly show yourself, all of you, in your nakedness, how can you say the person you're interacting with is really interacting with you, or they're just simply interacting with something that you can do for them, and not simply because they want to be around you? Another thing, for that matter, how do you even know who you are? If you spend 75% of your time creating different parts of yourself to be around different individuals, never really taking time to fully understand who you are when there are no individuals around, but you no longer stop shape-shifting to be what you want, what people may want you to be, and you simply just start being who you are, so that the people that actually come into your life is a more altruistic interaction, because they see you for who you truly are, not a portion of you, not a fragment of you. They see who you are because you took the time to find out who you were, so then you could actually show those around you who you are. And once you show those around you who you truly are, I mean the real you, no portion, the real you, the soulistic you, then it's based upon them whether or not they want to be around you. You're no longer hiding behind a mask. You're now naked to the world, showing them who you truly are. It's just an opinion of mine. I think it's kind of crazy, really, that we've been raised in a society where we base the people we know off of the wrong things. You know, that we don't ever really take time to see how a person is doing. I mean, like, truly ask someone how they're doing. Not about their job, not about their kids. I mean, just how are they truly doing and getting along in life. You know, asking whole questions and not just fragmented questions to where you kind of want an answer, but you really don't want an answer. You just want them to say something so you can continue to talk type situation. No. I mean asking real questions, and you sit there patiently waiting for that person to respond, and a true response, and not just say the typical things like, oh, the kids are doing okay, the job's good. No, they tell you how they truly feel inside. What's really bothering them. You know, what they are afraid of. You know, those to me are the deeper things that most people aren't willing to talk about, because we feel if we talk about those type of things with those around us, they will begin to look at us different and judge us because of the things that we said in a moment that was purely from a soulistic standpoint. You're saying something that really meant a lot to you, and it was hard for you to even share. And then 9 times out of 10, the person you're sharing it with doesn't even see the value in what you just did, and how much energy it took for you to truly speak on your life, like truly speak about something that's going on in your life, in hopes that there's no laughter. Or you get the pity party because you're going through something crazy and something bad, and all of a sudden everyone look at you with that pity face. You don't want pity. All you're looking for is someone to truly respond to you, not in a fragmented response, but a true response. Again, this just could be me. It could just be my perspective of the world, and I could be wrong. But at the same time, I could be right. So, with that being said, I'm just throwing it out there, as I always do. I'm just throwing it out there. You know, whole, just completely whole. Whenever I do these things, you already know it's just me ranting on a topic. But I think it's a very important topic, is the fact that we are so conditioned to give ourselves out in a fragmented view. that it's hard to say that even someone you've known for 10 years, if you really truly know that person, because that person could be around you for 10 years and never really truly tell you something that's on their heart, because they're afraid that you may look at them differently, and they enjoy whatever you have up until this point, and they don't want to lose that. But is that real friendship? Is that the people that you spend your most time with that you can't even talk to on a real level? Talking on some real serious shit, you know what I'm saying? Like some real serious, real life things. Not the typical conversation that most people have. No, I mean real life moons and stars type of conversation. You know, those are the things that should really be a part of a friendship. I'm sure everyone has that one person in their life where they feel they can't do that with. But there are some that don't have even one person in their lives they feel like they can do that with, and be completely honest and be completely naked and not worry about that person judging them, because, like, again, it goes back to the fact that I feel as though we are meant and born to judge others. This world is kind of set up in that way. The minute you see a person, you begin to start judging them because we've been conditioned to judge. That's why people are so used to giving out fragments of themselves. I look forward to the day where I start meeting and seeing whole pictures of people, and start meeting whole people that have done enough work on the inside that they can no longer only give out a fragment of themselves because they spent too much time trying to find their whole self. So in any given moment, they're giving out them whole selves, regardless of what anyone else around them may say about what they see or what they're doing. It's not a fragment of who they are, but just butt naked, raw, unfiltered them. 100% being you. No questions, no waiting for anyone to give you confirmation if it's okay if you do this or that. No, just completely, holistically you. Being put on front stage, and what everyone chooses to see, it's up to them. But you do the work to where you're no longer giving out fragments. You only give out the real you or nothing else. I don't understand how people can interact with different people for a momentary action, but never give that person anything of value about themselves. Just that momentary conversation that just fills the void till the deed is done. Now you go your way, I go my way, contact you later. Okay, cool. But there was no real interaction within that interaction. Momentary action. I'm just saying. Just fragment. A momentary action is just a fragment of what a person is capable of. Really. It's just funny, you know. But reaching a point, like I said, where you can just no longer be worried. No longer are you fragmented. You are whole you, and you're giving out nothing less than all of who you are. And those around you can take you as you are, or they can leave. Either way it goes, it doesn't matter, because you've done enough work to where you're fine with 1,000 people in your corner or no one in your corner. That's one of the beautiful things about making yourself feel more whole, that you look for less things outside of you to confirm things that are inside of you. And you simply start living the things that are inside of you more so than the things that are being told you should do from an outside of you standpoint. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I only see a portion of a picture that's been painted. That picture portion you see may be beautiful, but once you step back and get the full, you'll see the real beauty and the ugliness of that picture. And it's not until you're able to see the beauty and the ugliness of someone that can you truly say you love them, or you appreciate them, or you want them in your life, once you've known the sadness and the joy in their lives. That's the only way to truly be able to interact with anyone. It's to not just accept a fragment of that person, but ask of them to give a deeper meaning of themselves to you.
Hebrew child.
You don't just ask that of those you interact with, you ask that of yourself as well. To only look for the true meaning of what you are. And you work till you find that out, and then you give that, and you give nothing less than that. And then from that point on, it's not about you anymore. It's about what someone else outside of you perceives you to be. It's on them. You're okay with being who you are. Naked as you stand, naked as a jaybird right there for the world to see. You're happy with a smile on your face and in your soul. So, it's on the world to then decide what they want. If they want you in their lives or not. Again, I could just be tripping. But it's been a while since I did one of these good morning salutations. And I figured that was a really good topic. The fragmentations of us, of me, of you, of we, of I. You know, the fragmentations. You know, everyone wants to feel whole, but it's kind of hard to be whole when all you're doing is giving out fragments of who you are. Anyway, I hope you all have a beautiful morning. I truly do. And that the fragmentation of you become one big, beautiful picture for the entire world to be in awe and in love with. So, may you all please feel blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Stop giving out fragmentations and only give out the whole you. Good morning. Good morning to you all.
Hebrew child.